and I slept until about 11. But there's a guy named Scott, and there's also a guy named Michael. Michael, I was keeping an eye on. I wasn't sure if it was the same Michael that Claire was telling me about, but he seemed to be, well, pretty out there. So the beginning of this video is with Michael, but after that, the second half of it is with Scott, who's a witness to the situation the other night, and has also gotten to know me pretty well, well, decently well, as far as my demeanor towards him and towards others. Like this, it's not like I go treating everybody like they're fucking pieces of shit. I'm good to people in real life. But when I'm victimized, yes, it very much scares the shit out of me. I literally can't defend myself. I can't do the things that these people are asking me to do because of disabilities, because of PTSD, because I am scared of these people for a reason. So I guess we should start the recording now.
It's gonna take a long time, and I want to get done before.
Oh, no, that's the other one with her, and we can finish that one in a little bit too.
Leave the office.
But I want to... Is this it? Yep. All right, here's it.
All right, I am recording part of my video from this morning off of YouTube so that you don't have to watch 4 hours of nothingness to get to it. And then after I've recorded, it's going to be about 30 minutes of it. Then I have to take my phone and re-record it so that it's just the parts where there's actually something going on. I'll see if I can find where it starts, because I'll try not to talk through the whole thing. Alright, movie here. I don't have any income anymore, even though I'm disabled. They took away my disability money because I didn't have assistance. California, looking at my dreams, I'm happy about it. I don't have anything for my dream but $9 and a pound of meat. Anybody going down? Alright, we'll start it here.
I got out of my vehicle and videoed that the guy was still on the bench. I'd literally just woken up. grabbing already. Alright, I'm just gonna state for the record that I was in two places in prison. I was in the mental ward and I was in the hole. And they couldn't put me in the hole if I was schizophrenic or delusional. They put me in the mental ward because they were told I was schizophrenic and delusional. People at the prison victimized the shit out of me and ignored my pleas for help and made fun of me because they were told that I was schizophrenic, so I didn't matter. It was all fun and games to them. Unfortunately for them, I am fully cognitive. I am fully aware when somebody walks by my door and pretends they don't hear me. I am fully aware of when somebody is making fun of me. It's not a delusional thing when somebody is laughing. It's not a delusional thing when somebody is smiling. And of course, when it's a very serious situation and you're talking about abuse that you're enduring, and somebody smiles or laughs, well, that just don't feel good. But not only does it not feel good, but when you're telling this to somebody who is supposed to be a mandated reporter, holy fuck, that goes over about as well as a bullet to the fucking head. See, that's the thing. It's not the bullies that make me suicidal. It's the fucking pussies that we have who are being paid to do jack shit. Yes, the paperwork. But if you can't even go into the courtroom with me and tell them that the evidence is real,
I mean, Jesus fucking Christ, why are we even trying? The point is, if I have to go in alone, I will be victimized. I will be trampled. I will be walked over. No room to do that, and I am not heading south, but I definitely do this. There's a church thing. Which way you headed? Here. I want to be here. I know. Somewhere else maybe, and I got a motherfucker in. You're what? Motherfuckers in. What? And bad cops. Yeah. I'm tired of telling my friends, somebody ought to do something about it. Somebody else talks about how these little motherfuckers everybody else talking about Christians and everything. So I might as well do something. I'm not going to listen to them fucking things. California. It's for romance, man. It'll be in the movie one day, I assure you. It'll be in the movie. I just got to bring that most beautiful woman in the world waiting for me down there, and I just need to get I'll borrow off of anything it takes for sexual favors to make money, no matter what it is. I take $9 for 30 seconds, 4 minutes out here. I used to still be here, I phone, I go home, getting money, mowing lawns, whatever the fuck it takes. Well, currently, I have some food stamps. I have like $30 in food stamps left. I got some candy. I got like $180 vaporizer that we can borrow. Gas and insurance, we don't do anything like that. My insurance is only $50. You don't need insurance yet. You don't need insurance here to gather. The cops don't pull us over, so. Cops don't pull me out. Because I'm unsealed. They know I'm unsealed. They're helping me, Barry. Help me, Barry. So 41 people, I'm not fucking sealed. I'm not sealed, Barry. It's my fucking birthright. You can't get it. Help me. You lost your mom. You know how to talk about it. You know I lost my brother. You know I almost committed suicide 1,947 times in the last 18 months alone. I almost killed myself 1,957 times, Larry. And you went down that road, Larry. You don't even hope the arts you. But you're not going to talk about me telling you that. You're not going to ask me any sexual favors. You know anything else besides that, Larry? I'm a jack of all fucking things that I am. I just want to make it boring. I love her so fucking much. And I'll fucking please, Larry, stop listening. Let me get in and let's go to California. I mean, everything you have, stop and get some groceries. As long as I use it from the Oregon, Oregon. So we get to my family's house, we can stay there. It's a beautiful place on a lake. They're millionaires, but I have to water all the way down to fucking melancholy. That means melancholy to Seal, Mary. And you're going to help me cut that melancholy. But right now, I'm needing you. Please, Mary. Thank you, Mary. You want me to hold this up for you and put it in the bag? Good. I don't smoke much. Like, even when I do, like, it's usually just 1 or 2 hits, because, I mean, pot knocks me the fuck out. Like, what? I smoke much? I don't smoke either. Alright. Like, I smoke cigarettes, but as far as anything else, I don't smoke anything else except occasionally pot. But every Sean, by the way. I know I told you that yesterday, but you were having a few bad moments, so I let you be. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. But I smoke pot too, it makes me feel great. Cigarettes occasionally, but yeah, I don't think other drugs. And alcohol's fun. I had to quit alcohol in 2001 because I was not a nice person when I was drunk. I was a nice drunk, but I just wasn't. I thought I was nice, I guess is the way to put it. Right. I call it high functioning alcoholism. What kind of high functioning alcoholism? 5 years ago, I was a heroin addict at the time, and it's the only way that I could live it. And I was in a high-speed chase, and I almost lost my life. I broke both my legs, had my fingers sewn back on, my lips sewn back on, and I got all sorts of shit that I needed to talk about, Jerry. I got melancholy to the fucking mountains to talk about the treatments, and about my fucking baby's mama cheating on me for 12 years with 4 different fucking people, 117 times, and 3 of them were supposed to be my friends. And all these people stabbed me in the back, and all I wanted to do is blow my fucking brains out, okay? All I want to do is blow my brains out. And unless I get this shit off my chest, I can't seal. And since you're a hermaphrodite, and I'm a hermaphrodite, and they're hermaphrodites, you're gonna help me, aren't you, Larry? Please fucking help me, Larry, because this is my birthright, and I want to fucking seal so I can be with Lauren. Please, Larry. Please. What do I have to do to prove myself, Larry? I'm getting what you're after. There is a place. We won't be able to get a hold of them until tomorrow, but we might be able to get you a bus ticket to there. I had literally just woken up. It hadn't even registered to me at that point that it was Monday. Matter of fact, it wasn't until Scott told me that. I was like, oh fuck, it is Monday. Press play. My vehicle, I do need to have insurance on it, and I do need to have gas in it, or it doesn't want to do shit. Now, this thing obviously is not in the best condition. It's sitting real heavy in the back, it's lifting real heavy in the front, and I have beat the shit out of this car from one end of the country to the other. So, I'm under, running out of gas. I don't have any income anymore. Even though I'm disabled, they took away my disability money because I didn't have assistance, which I'm supposed to have assistance because of my disabilities, but it never happened. So this is the shithole that I'm living in for right now. I like the car. I just, as far as hopping up and driving to somewhere right this moment, they are. But this one's falling apart because I don't have the money to take care of it. It's at that point in its life where there's a bunch of stuff that needs to be changed on it, and I don't have the money to change it. I don't have the money for it. Can you help me get to California as soon as possible, Larry? If there's any way you know that I can get to Tahoe or to Auburn or to out to California at all, short of committing crime, I would appreciate your help.
All right, I just paused it. I do want to mention that, here, we'll turn it around and show you. I try not to make too much commentary, obviously, because this is a recording of the very end of one of my videos. This is over a 5-hour video. I was sleeping, and I made the video because I wasn't sure what that guy was up to, or what he was going to do, or what he was capable of. So I made sure that I recorded about 5 hours while I was sleeping, almost 5 hours of me sleeping, and this is what I woke up to. So the video quality is going to be even more poor than usual. My camera is trying to die. I had to record from one device to another so that I can use this one to then re-record just the very end of that video, because I don't have any editing skills. If I had a place to set up my computer, it would be different, but I don't. I gotta go in here and hopefully get myself something to eat if there's enough left on my card. This guy that's talking to me, we'll just have to listen to it. You've gotten to hear a bit of it. Now, after this, we're going to get to hear from Scott, and we're 16 minutes into a 55-minute recording. About half of it is with this guy, Michael Thomas, and the other half is with Scott, who talks about the situation with Molly beating on my car at Fred Meyer's. he was there for it. He saw part of it and heard part of it, and yeah, this shit needs to stop. But I'm going to press play, and then I'm going to go inside. I'm going to feel naked because I don't have a recording device in there. We all got to take risks, right?
Of my life, I feel myself, I can't be with this woman. She's meant to be with me. God tailor-made her for me to every fucking follicle on her skin. She has a lazy eye that I think is fucking makes her more beautiful than if she didn't have it. And I told her if she didn't have any eyes at all, I would fucking pick her up and dance with you because she's the most beautiful fucking woman I've ever seen in my fucking life, Gary. And I don't know what to do. I know I'm having melancholy now, and it makes me angry, it makes me sick, and I want to puke, and I fucking hate melancholy. So thank you for helping me start this. I just need to be on my journey, Larry, and you're the guy that needs to help me get to go on the direction I need to get going. So if you could please help me get to California, Larry, in any way, shape, or form, you would be a fucking angel to me. You would be an 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 angel to me, Larry. You'd be an angel to me, okay? Please, Larry, help me. We won't be able to do anything until tomorrow. That's the thing about it being the weekend. I am currently stuck and stranded and waiting because the services I need to go to don't do a goddamn thing until Monday either.
By the way, this man's at risk as fuck.
I need to Larry, I'm a fast guy and I need to get to California right now. How can I get to California right now, Larry? If you were me and you were in love, and all you had was I told you $30 or $9, $30 in food stamps, and a backpack full of candy, how would you get to fucking California? I wouldn't fall in love. Well, I love, but I don't in love. Never.
Yes, I changed the subject.
Big difference. That's true. It's actually Sean, but sure, I'm Mr. Michael. I'm not going to hate you for getting my name wrong. Huh? I said, everything's all right, Mr. Michael. I was in a head-on collision. I have a hard time. My short-term memory is really bad. Yes, sir. Yeah, last night I was wondering, but I figured best thing.
So he's told us about head trauma, a bit of head trauma, and some injuries, and a lot of other stuff in his life that might be just completely overwhelming to him, and he's not going to be able to communicate for a while. But he also might be schizophrenic as fuck. I don't know. I got insurance until the 7th. My phone's good until tomorrow. And I have to be afraid of where I go. Y'all tell me to go to services. I go to the services. You tell me to stay away from certain people, and those certain people go to those same services, folks. I don't know what you're expecting. With the situation with Tom and Molly getting as bad as it's gotten, holy shit. It's a good thing I got the evidence on the internet, but I could sure use some help sending it in. Anybody who sees it, send it in and explain it. This is the reality of my situation. This park is a good service for me until 10 o'clock. Because at 10 o'clock, I'm not allowed to be here. Nobody's supposed to be here. We also get to see and interact with other people here. Now, if this guy is like that in 6 months, I would say he's probably, well, that's how long it would take to decide or make such a diagnosis. Even if I was qualified to make that diagnosis on paper, I would need 6 months with the man in order to make the diagnosis. Let's press play.
All I could do is just lay down, go to sleep, turn on my recording device just in case squirrels wanted to come play with my nuts or whatever. What's the problem? What are you trying to get a hold of? Well, I need insurance, I need gas, and there's, as far as getting to California goes, all the resources that are here, they're not open on the weekend. None of them. How much is insurance? It's about $60, but I'm gonna have to get a hold of I gotta do the internet thing because it's through Esurance, which is internet insurance. So, but I'm certain it's less than 60, but it's right around 60. It's like 58 something but yeah, that's about it. That and gas. There's a lot of wear and tear on the vehicle. I don't have my spare tire, so the tire that's the worst is the driver's one right there. That one, you can feel the tread. I wouldn't recommend it. You'll stab yourself because the tread is, the wires are breaking through on the inside of it. So I'm afraid to drive more than 5 miles. Just on the tire anyway. If that tire was fixed, I'd still be low on gas, I guess. Right? But the tire's holding air still. It's still working. Jerry, I don't think you're the guy for me, but if you change your mind, let me know, please. Okay? Just sit here around town. Yes, sir. Thank you for your time. Yes, sir. Holy hell.
He goes and talks to the people next to me in this, and then it turns out it's one of the employees of Fred Meyers who was there for my beating up my stuff. I did get a few hours of sleep, which is good. Beginning of this video is 5 hours of sleep I got. Almost 5. Good night's sleep.
Yeah. So far I've gotten $20 to go towards to California. How much do you need to get headed that direction? If I can get you insurance and money for a tire, could we start our way that way? Yeah. Okay, I think Tillamook Tire will change them for $10 or $20. So if I get you $70, we can start heading that way. I got a company we can call too, Instrument Sprayed. They sell insurance in Lincoln City, and they could probably get it to you for half the price of e-insurance. Well, that's the thing. It's the very last month of my insurance, so it's the end of the policy that I'm having to pay for. If I don't pay the end of the policy, then it's they fine you for it. Okay. Yeah, it's stupid. But also, I don't think that's lapsed on my insurance. We can call. It is. Find out if you want to, because I used to sell laser cartridges for years. And so I have your word that if I round up $60 for you plus a tie-in, what size do you have here? What size tires are they? I don't know. They're 175, 70 R13s. Let me write that down. Okay. So if I get, because you're here, right, for the time being? Yeah. So if I run up insurance and a tire for you, you'll help me go to California. And if I promise you when we get there, we'll give you a couple $100 so you can have gas to come back. Because my family has money, Gary. You know they do. You know they're millionaires. You do know it. You know they're millionaires with a nice mansion or a nice house on the fucking private lake. Okay, but I have to get this melancholy to seal Larry, and you feel bad for me because I'm a fucking 41-year-old who ain't sealing her man for night Larry that's in love. Okay, I was born October 18th, 1980. I turned 40. I will be turning 42 on the 18th this month. Nice. Yeah, so I'm 41 as well. So we're the same age. We have a lot to talk about because we both have a lot of trauma, and you can help me with my melancholy, and you can help me seal and be an angel to me, Larry. You can do that for me, can't you? Well, least we can do is try. All right. Well, I thank you, Larry, for trying to help me. I'm going to go round up some more money, and I'll be back, okay? Yes, sir.
Alright, I'm gonna pause it for a second. I just got back from being in Safeway. I'm going back inside because I gotta pee. I'll be back. Press and play. I'm not sure if we got to the part with where we're done with Michael and Scott is talking or what. So we'll press play and see where we're at.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. You're not the only one that heard her banging on my car. There was two youngins over there that were telling me they heard her banging on my car too. There was also two cars full of youngins that was over there. And, they actually were interacting with me on the internet on my YouTube channel while that was going on. Yeah. So yeah, you're not the only one that heard her beating on my vehicle, but the thing is, one moment. Ah, Christ. Fuck it. Yeah, on my YouTube channel, I talk about the whole situation, and I try to record the actual situation, and I was recording it because this lady's been doing it for like 3 weeks, and yeah, so I went and those youngins that were down there that night that were getting a hold of me on my YouTube channel, it was Luke and God, I want to say Brandon Dallas. His name's Dallas. Yep, I know. Yep. I know who you're talking about. They were sitting over in the corner. If they could hear it, she's definitely banging on your people. Well, I think they showed up after she was beating on my vehicle. But the fact that you could hear it, and the fact that two other youngins could hear it, like I'm pretty sure that they showed up in the parking lot after the whole initial thing got started, where she was beating on my vehicle and broke the beer bottle and all that. But I just got off work and I come out and I hear that. It's like, oh. Yeah, they told me, well, she went in and complained to the people at Fred Meyer's because the police were not on her side, but they weren't really on anybody's side. Huh. So yesterday morning, Rob come out and he was telling me that she came in and was complaining about me and can't be out there panhandling and so on and so forth. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm broke. I'm screwed. As long as I got enough gas to get to the little pocket park up there, I'll be fine. So I made it here. That was last night. And I love the fucking stickers. Turn and I told her, I'm not getting ready to cook. Now from this point on, she can decorate however she wants. So she went with dogfish. Hmm?
That one.
So is that a dogfish? Pretty much dogfish. It's dogfish mixed with salamander, pretty much. It kind of looks like it, yeah. Or maybe one of them, what do they call them? Something, mud something or others. Mud puppies, maybe? Mud puppies, the fish that, yeah. Yeah, look, the things coming out of the side of it, three of them on each side, it kind of looks like the stuff on them too. Oh, yeah. Of course, they got the little teeny tiny legs that don't do nothing. Huh. I think they got tiger salamanders in Nebraska. Axolotl. Absolutely. Ambystoma mexicanum is a metamorphic salamander closely related to the tiger salamanders. Very cool. Yeah, she has a fascination with them, so. I got a fascination with lots of things. I look up a lot of stuff that nobody gives two shites about. Well, that's how we do it. With you hearing her beating on my car and them other two beating on my car, I mean, that's basically like, altogether it's three people that were there for my car getting beaten on. You know? Well, she was sitting in the vehicle. And then my parents were in the car next to they heard it all too. Yeah. So I couldn't actually hear what she was saying because she speaks really quietly, but I can hear you. She basically heard her walking up, and well, literally she turned around and shook her cart. I was here for that. She shook her cart and it fell out, and then she walked up to your vehicle, banged on it, and then as soon as she fell over by your vehicle, she walked back to her cart, and not even picking everything up, she gets on her phone, calls somebody, and then she's just like, I'm gonna call the cops on this asshole. Well, that's the thing. I have to turn her in because it's been 3 weeks of this. But because I got a penis, most people are like, oh man, fucking it ain't my business. That's pretty much. And youngins last night, though, because they were there for it the other night when that lady's name is Molly that was tripping. And so the folks that were there that night that were texting me on my channel, they keep showing up at one of the other parking lots there. I guess it's just a group of friends, and that's where they happen to meet up. So I've spoken with them yesterday and the day before. I was able to get some of their names. They didn't show up until after she was beating on my vehicle, though. So, I mean, you guys actually being there to see it and fucking hear it, you know, that's actually helpful and useful. It lets me know that there were people there other than those people in that vehicle. But how many people stay in that parking lot? So actually, I mean, I know they're not supposed to, and not supposed to, but that particular night there was. Well, there's of course workers that kept on coming out for their breaks. Yo, but no, there was all the workers been real nice to me there, you know. Yeah. Well, other than you, there was 5 other people in that parking lot that night. Yo, that were camping out. There was 1 RV, 2 campers, and then on the other side there was to get home and camp out in their vehicles. So it's just like questionably. And I know for a fact they were all in them because I seen lights and everything.
Yep. One of the things is like when people are staying in their vehicles, you can see them fogging up the windows. It's chilly, they don't have their heater on, you know, they had it on for a while, but now they're breathing out their condensation and it's sticking to the windows. Yep.
See, and actually, that night that all that happened, that was Friday, that was.
I believe so, yeah. Friday night.
I wasn't having it that day, so I tried to forget that day, but no, on Friday, as I was getting ready to leave, I had a couple people that were workers inside come out and ask me what the hell was going on. I'm just like, crazy lady disturbing you, and they're just like, okay, because as soon as we opened up that door, she tried running inside. Because none of the doors are open, but the employee door, we have key cards to get into.
So she tried to illegally enter the building too.
Yeah.
What a sweet lady.
And then she's just like, I need to talk to your guys higher ups. She's like,
Well, here's the thing is that her harassment for the last 3 weeks has made my life a living hell.
yeah.
I've tried going to the cops. I've tried talking to the cops. You know, with everybody giving me the treatment of I'm a male, I got to go in and try to turn this shit in by myself, and it doesn't go anywhere.
Oh, no.
The homeless male treatment. Now, there's a place that's supposed to be helping me, and they were supposed to help me turn in Molly on Friday, but that didn't happen. Molly is getting all sorts of people all up in arms to harass me and threaten me and all this other BS. I don't want nothing to do with it.
Right.
You know, all the folks that Fred Meyer, even Rob, when he came and talked to me, he was nice about it. But at the same time, I mean, people, since you work there, maybe you could explain to them what's going on with that, at least for that night. Because, I mean, I've got this all over my YouTube channel for 3 weeks of me trying to get help, getting her to stop. I mean, literally, it got to the point where I'm having to scream at the top of my lungs at this lady to get the hell away from me. And that's the thing, I was in my vehicle, she is literally screaming at me and beating on my vehicle, and I finally got my phone out and the recording device started. I was like, hey, you are supposed to stay away from me. You need to leave me alone. You've been instructed to leave me alone. You are a fucking psycho. Go away. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I can't just keep getting run off everywhere I go over fucking nut jobs like that. I get that she's female, but that doesn't make it okay. And that's the thing. I got to turn her in. She was beating on my vehicle. There are witnesses. She was threatening me. There are witnesses to that as well. The fact that, you know, she was trying to illegally enter a building to try to create drama because she didn't get what she wanted. I mean, we can't tolerate this, first of all, and second of all, it's illegal as all fuck. The cops are going to look the other way. I'm the one taking the consequences for her breaking the law.
See, and honestly, this is the first time that we've had to deal with it.
Oh my God, yeah, Tom's been trying to avoid her too, but he's the one hanging out with her.
Yeah, the thing about it is before I started seeing you around Fred Meyer, she actually got six from a long time ago when I first worked for FedEx. And the reasoning behind that is she would push her shopping cart inside, grab stuff, just walk straight out. She did that 5 days in a row. All the days I was working. Cops wouldn't do anything about it.
Well, they don't mind harassing me over her.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I didn't know she'd been 86 either. That guy that she was hanging out with, Tom, she had just met him, like, the day prior. You know, and the day that I had met her and Tom,
he'd just met her the day prior. He'd just gotten off of an airplane from the East Coast. So, I mean, he had just met her. When he was coming to Tillamook, she decided that she was going to latch on and not let go. But the problem is that her control issues. This shit needs to stop. Tom was already instructed that he needs to leave me the hell alone if he's going to be playing head games. But the thing is, I do have to turn it in, and I do have to turn Tom in, because, I mean, he really is the linchpin on all this. Literally, all of the issues that I've had with Molly are all over her controlling Tom. Tom wants to leave, but of course she's a nut job. That's why I've been reporting it for 3 weeks. You actually hearing it, and them youngins actually hearing it, like that does at least somewhat bode well for me. But, you know, at the same time, I can't go talk to the folks at Fred Meyer about this situation by myself. I know that Brandy, who works in the Starbucks, she's been there for... Alright, so Molly's not my only stalker. I have a guy who also, he drives around in an RV that's called a Dolphin, but it's just an RV, and he's got a dog, and he's an old fart, and he's a fucking racist piece of shit who thinks my name is the N-word. And so he was in there in the Starbucks the other day, wanted to harass me, but he was nice about it because we were in the Starbucks, staring at me and waving at me, you know, and yeah, he followed me from the river. So, of course, yeah, that does freak me out, and the cops do need to do something about it, but again, I got a penis. I don't really understand why everybody has a problem. I don't. Everybody's got to have a problem. It's like being in the 90s. You can't be a rapper unless you got beef. Yeah. No, like, I've been around and I sat here for a couple days. Traveling home, coming back, just sitting here all entire day. And I used to I haven't seen him for the last few months, but Richard, he's a homeless veteran. We got a few of them out here. Yeah, but no, I look to sit here and I talk to him, make sure everything's going all right. It's the right someone. I'll take it. But then one day he came up here. Followed him up. Didn't recognize the guy. But you know, yeah, everyone wants to call the boss, but other than that, he wants him. So we call it boot rod. Yeah. Well, if you ask for a ride, just want to say that. So, not that behind you, so I'll take you over to Safeway. Do you need a ride anywhere else? It's like, oh, I'm going to Safeway to get Starbucks. It's like, okay. It's like, that's one of mine. Bringing it back over here so I can sit down and enjoy it. It's like, that's no issue. God, I wish I could get Starbucks, but I wouldn't do it at the Safeway. I need to be able to use the internet, which is why I pay for coffee to begin with. Because then I can sit there, enjoy my coffee, use the internet, turn in what I need to turn in. That's one of the reasons I was going to Fred Meyer's. But then there's like, they didn't kick me off the property or anything. Rob, I want to make sure I get his name right. It said ROV on his name tag, so it's Rob. But yeah, he didn't kick me off the property. He said I couldn't sleep there and I couldn't panhandle on that corner, which, you know, everybody was fine with it, except for, so far as I've seen, except for the one guy that was making a real big issue and a real big stink. They didn't come out. tell him he couldn't do that there. But other than that, I mean, I've had employees walk by me and not say nothing, and they walk by that other guy who's out there and not say nothing. And but yeah, as soon as Molly started in on her fucking shit, like, yeah, she's fucking literally playing victim, and I'm being victimized for it. You know, 3 weeks of having my resources wasted trying to jump through hoops to try to help myself, and also to try to help Tom get away from her. But he's just playing fucking head games. If he keeps on going back, that's on him. If I'm being abused over it like I am now, yeah, that makes him an accomplice, which is completely fucking stupid. You know, if you're gonna ask for my help because this lady is really that fucking crazy, you need to fucking speak up instead of allowing that woman to victimize me and then going back. But I need to panhandle up something today. I'm gonna try to panhandle up $3 for coffee so I can go to the Starbucks, and I'm gonna try to find me a couple of cigarettes. I think is gonna be my goal since you don't smoke. What an asshole.
Usually. No, my brother and his fiance smoke, but
Well, call them over. I want their cigarette. They're at work.
no, another reason why I don't smoke is because her dad smokes.
All right, I suppose I should pause this to explain to you that yes, I am a different person in person. Oh my God. I tear the filters out of my cigarettes before I smoke them. And I got to tell you, that's pretty harsh, but I'm used to it. Smoking out of a tobacco pipe that's made of aluminum foil, it kills me. So I'm sorry for coughing through so much of this. The thing is that I have to be afraid of the term mentally ill. I have to be afraid that they're going to deny me my rights and pretend that I'm not cognitive and don't know what's going on. Yes, I have a speech impediment. Yes, I stutter like a motherfucker. Yes, I pause a lot and I take deep breaths a lot. And when people tell me I need to just take a deep breath, I do. Every time I speak, I have to breathe. I use breathing exercises so that I don't stutter like a motherfucker. Anyway, let's get back to the play button on this here video. Oh, I spent too much time not doing nothing. So let's unlock the damn thing and start it over again. We got a lot to try to show on the internet.
So it's just like,
Well, I'm autistic, so I don't fit in. I also have Tourette syndrome, so I do this sometimes. So people beat me up sometimes because they think I'm hitting on them or their girlfriends. But
Or they think I'm on
violent.
drugs.
I don't do drugs. I do smoke pot. I do smoke cigarettes.
I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with that. I really don't. It's just hard drugs I really have a problem with. But literally,
Me too. They tried dosing me in Hood River. They put meth in my friggin' Dr. Pepper. I'm like, that's not the way you do it. You're supposed to do it with acid because you can't taste the acid. When you put meth in somebody's fucking soda pop, they're gonna fucking taste it. I've never had COVID and I don't do hard drugs. I still smell and taste things. Which, apparently, when you're twacked out of your fucking gourd, you're not gonna register in your own head that, yes, there is a flavor to that shit. Yeah. Even got my hospital paperwork, and there's a guy named Marcus Ibarra who was going to help me with that. He was able to find the screwed up shit they did at the hospital. Illegal as all fuck, but that's what happens. Small town, you try telling on the cops are friends with the hospital. They don't do their legally obligated job as mandated reporters, and, So, Scott, I think I'm going to head down and go to Safeway and try to find a couple of snipes. Can I give you my phone number? Alright, let me. One moment. Let me get a pen. Fuck it.
I did record this on my clandestine recording device as well, I do believe. I think I turned that on, and it actually stayed on the remainder of the conversation.
Even if your team's not in the same place, your work can be.
We don't want the advertisement behind the video. Alright, I am recording part of my video from this morning.
And of course, when I get to the end of the video, it plays it over. The thing is, although many of these people are seemingly doing what they're supposed to, the problem is that none of this helps me to turn in the evidence. None of this helps to get the evidence verified and shown. The thing is, we're trying to jump through the civil situation. This isn't civil. These are criminal activities that have been repeated over and over. The cops have been notified repeatedly. They are aware that I am a disabled person who cannot take care of himself, and instead of doing what is their job to do when that happens, they made excuses like I'm not disabled, like I'm magically able to do these things for myself. And this is the thing, I'm only disabled when it fucking suits them. That is not the police officer's decision to make.
Warning off of YouTube so that...
Alright, so we're gonna... I suppose we should probably actually end this video. And I'm gonna call up Scott, or I'll text him and I'll see if he can go in with me in the morning to help me turn this in and fill in the paperwork. I know that's an awful lot to ask of a guy, but I'm scared and I can't function. I try my best. All these services that you're told to go to, none of them do what you say they do, so why don't you stop pretending? This is exactly what I mean by there is no teeth to the laws. They find ways to circumvent the system. Oh, well, now the system goes, oh, we'll take people that are untrained and we'll put them in positions like this. The fact that it is Tillamook County's official, that's right, official. Fuck. That's your Tillamook County official trauma response system there. A bunch of services that send you on to the other services, already knowing the other services aren't going to do a goddamn thing. This is what they do. Really, if that is what they do, they're telling me that they don't. You're telling me they do. They tell me they don't. So I got to finish the recordings and send them out. And yes, I do very much feel as if I've been treated horribly because of my economic status, as well as my religion. But most importantly here, fuck, man. I absolutely feel as if I have been victimized by the police because I'm disabled. Because I have been. I absolutely feel as if myself And the rest of the American public have been absolutely fleeced out of their tax dollars. I literally cannot take care of myself because of trauma, from PTSD, from this abuse. The difference between going to see your doctor and when they send you to a doctor is that when they send you to a doctor, they take everything away from you, including the evidence that shows you're telling the truth. So the doctor just believes whatever the fuck he's told while you are in a state of fucking crisis and separated from all of your friends, all of your family, all of your loved ones. But then again, you're not quote unquote normal, so you don't actually matter to any of your loved ones. You love them, they don't love you. It is obvious by now that I would give up my life for any one of these dumb motherfuckers. But not a single one of them would even tell the truth for me. So I recorded the situations, I recorded our conversations. And when they showed that they were outright goddamn pieces of shit, it went right up on the internet. It's getting to the point now where, you know, if I could just leave my camera on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, I fucking would. I've got enough batteries, just not enough gas. This is not a safe parking lot to stay in for the night. It does look as if there's at least 3 or 4 vehicles that are completely covered in trash, so they look similar to mine, all here in the Safeway parking lot, but they're all going to go away soon, I'm sure. I'm going to try to get a cigarette. Hey, sir, can I talk you out of one of them cigarettes? Oh, you're good. Thank you, sir. Yeah. That's right. I know there's some snipes up by the entrance, and I'll walk up there and check it out. One of the other folks here that I ran into while I was in line, he's a Fred Meyer's employee. Pretty nice feller. Talks to me often, just like Scott. And I don't know his name, but he's friendly. He told me he'd see me Wednesday. I usually speak to him evening shift, and yeah, real nice feller. You know, obviously the way I interact with all these other folks, the way that I am in real life versus the way that I have to be when it comes to actual predatory individuals. Tom is okay, fine. He can be friends with people who are obviously predatory towards him and I. But if he is going to be the source and the excuse of that abuse, then he needs to fucking step up. Luckily, I have it recorded that yes, absolutely. All of this is over his bullshit. None of this had a goddamn thing to do with me. All this shit with Molly started because, well, Tom told me he was afraid of her and he was trying to get away from her and he was scared of her. And so, yeah, his stuff was next to my vehicle. And yes, that is where the victimization started. That's also the fucking sweet talking. Of course, she was she was highly predatory before that and showing a lot of highly predatory actions. Her personality type is that she only gives a shit about her and only she gets to speak. The fact that we've got her recorded speaking to people like this on Fred Meyer's property. See, she's being a piece of shit to people and then she's pretending like she's the victim. The stuff that Tom has told me, that is obviously predatory, and it is predatory towards me. Also, him compounding the situation, You know, if he's stealing her shit, that's theft. That's against the law. If she's fine with him stealing shit, okay. But she needs to stop trying to insinuate or outright tell people that I am stealing her shit when it is obvious that I didn't. So I'm supposed to get victimized over every paranoid schizophrenic fucking cunt on the planet? Every drug-induced psychosis that a woman goes through, it's okay for me to be victimized? It's okay for me to be the center of attention of that? Every time some controlling, manipulative cunt doesn't get her way? When it comes to other people, this is the thing, is that Tom's shit, yeah, I fucking wipe my hands clean of him and her. She is continuing to perpetuate her crimes and using him as the excuse. Yes, I had to tell him, dude, no, I'm not, no more of this. I'm being victimized by this woman. Because you keep going back, pretending like you want to be friends again, and then telling me that you just want to get the hell away from her, you just want to hide from her, you fucking stash your shit by my vehicle, apparently without my permission, if you've done it since 3 weeks ago. That was you who did that. You put your stuff there. You asked for my permission. You said you were afraid of her, that you needed to escape. Your whole goal was to get her to Portland, and I don't know what she's offered you to be a fucking piece of shit, but you're a coward. Tom being a coward is not my fault. And I do want to state for the record that not every single veteran out there is a coward. I'm sure there has got to be at least one veteran in the United States who is not a coward. If there is, I'm betting he's on the streets. Good to be rid of you. Thanks for coming to visit. Stay out of trouble or don't get caught. Remember, you are your brother's keeper and no victim left behind.